Hey everybody, it's Governor Gavin Newsom here once again with all of you seeking one thing. We all have this in common. That's the truth. And the truth is, every single night we turn on the TV, you see some of these freedom-loving governors, Florida, Texas, and elsewhere, railing against vaccine mandates, particularly COVID vaccine mandates. But the truth is, every single one of them, led by Ron in Florida, are mandating vaccines for your kids in their states. You can't get into public schools in Florida without 7 mandated vaccines. So my question to all of you, is that hypocrisy or is that just fraud?
In probably the most targeted attack yet, here's California Governor Gavin Newsom continuing to call out Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Now, let me say at the top that I don't know if Newsom is doing this to eventually run for higher office, but more importantly, I don't care. I could truly not care less why. What I care about is that Ron DeSantis and these other hypocritical Republicans are finally getting called out. Republicans have paraded themselves around as if they have a monopoly on the concept of freedom, and yet, without a hint of irony, every attack on Americans' freedom comes from those same people. In just the last few months, it's Republicans who've stripped Americans of their freedom to seek reproductive health care. It's Republicans who've stripped Americans of their freedom to read certain books in libraries. It's Republicans who stripped Americans of their freedom to acknowledge the existence of LGBT Americans in classrooms. It's Republicans who are now trying to strip Americans of their freedom to travel freely between states. It's Republicans who are now trying to strip Americans of their freedom to use contraception. It's Republicans who are now trying to strip Americans of their freedom to marry same-sex partners. Not only do these people not have any semblance of a monopoly on freedom, they're the ones solely responsible for taking those freedoms away. Here's the thing, you can dress up your prejudices and biases and intolerances of other people who are different from you as an infringement of your religious freedom or whatever, but gay people existing or marrying does not make you less free. People practicing other religions does not undermine your own religion. People exercising their right to bodily autonomy does not make your freedom to bodily autonomy go away. You may be uncomfortable with certain books or TV shows or sexual choices or religions or speech or, yes, even pronouns, but part of living in a free country means it isn't only free on issues that are convenient for you. And let's be clear here, Republicans know that. Ron DeSantis is well aware that what he's doing isn't even in the universe of freedom, but he's also no dummy. He knows that if he can wrap his draconian, decidedly anti-democratic agenda in a facade of freedom or liberty or whatever other shiny patriotic buzzwords he can cook up, then he knows that'll offer him cover. And then all of those people who want nothing more than to strip other Americans of their freedom can walk around self-satisfied as if they're the ones defending freedom rather than what's actually happening, which is that they're the ones taking it away. So good on Newsom for calling out the hypocrisy, and any and all other Democrats who aren't going to take this assault on our freedoms lying down. Just because a few extremists on the right are willing to lie, cheat, and steal in an effort to impose Christian nationalist rule on the rest of the nation doesn't mean that they get to do it without a fight. Before you go, couple things. First, if you want to support my work, the best way is to subscribe to this channel. The subscribe button is right here on the screen. And second, if you want to see and hear more from me, check out my website, briantylercohen.com. That way you can get links to my podcast, merchandise, ways to donate to voting rights organizations, and so much more. The thumbnail is also right here on the screen, so go check it out. And as always, thank you so much for watching.